Hey, welcome back to the channel where we simplify stocks, bust the myths, and help you make better investment decisions. If you have ever wondered, is this stock worth my money? Or am I overpaying or scoring a bargain? Well, today's video is just for you because today we are diving into how to find a true value of a stock in the simplest, most fun way possible. No jargon, no rocket science, just easy to follow steps and relatable examples. So let's get started. Alright, first things first. How do you even evaluate a stock? Think about it. When you are buying something expensive like a car or a house, you don't just look at the price tag, right? You think about its features, future value, and whether it's worth the price. Stocks are no different. Evaluating a stock means asking, is this stock worth its current price? There are different ways to do this, like looking at market trends, analyzing financials, or even gut instinct. Well, it's not recommended. But one reliable approach is finding its intrinsic value, a fancy term for figuring out the stock's fair price based on its actual worth, not the market hype. Intrinsic value considers things like future cash flows, growth potential, and overall financial health. And guess what? We will explore two beginner friendly methods to calculate this. First is discounted cash flow and relative valuation. By the end, you will know exactly how to evaluate a stock like a pro. Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, the DCF method sounds fancy, but don't worry, it's not as scary as it sounds. Think of it like this. You are buying a goose that lays golden eggs. The question is, how much are those golden eggs worth over time? That's exactly what DCF does. It looks at the future cash flows of a company and discounts them to today's value. Why discount? Because a rupee today is worth more than a rupee 5 years from now. Inflation, risk, and opportunity costs all play a role in this. So let's simplify this with an example. Imagine you're evaluating a stock and you expect it to generate 2000 rupees annually for the next 5 years. Would you pay 10,000 rupees upfront? Well, probably not. You would want to know the present value of those future 2000 rupees cash flow. Here is the process step by step for you. First step, estimate the future cash flows. Look at the company's financials and project how much free cash flow it can generate annually. Let's assume for 2000 rupees for the next 5 years. Second step is choosing a discount rate. This is the rate of return you expect from your investment. For beginners, let's use a standard rate like 10%. So to calculate the present value will be the third step. Using this formula, intrinsic value is equals to future cash divided by 1 plus discounted rate raised to years. So let's calculate today's stock value for this example by putting values in the given formula. On screen, you can see the calculations for 5 years. Now, add them up and the total present value will be 7,583 rupees. That's intrinsic value of the stock using DCF method. One pro tip, you can use online DCF calculators to save time. Second method is relative valuation. If DCF feels like too much math, don't worry, we have got a simpler method. That is relative valuation. Imagine you are at a street market buying apples. One vendor sells them for rupees 100 per kg, whereas for another 120 rupees and another for 80 rupees. Naturally, you would want to compare prices, right? The relative valuation does the same. It compares companies' values to its peers using metrics like the price to earnings ratio. Let's see how it works. Price to earnings ratio is equals to price of stock by earnings per share. Let's say Infosys has P by E ratio of 22, while the industry average is 25. That suggests Infosys might be undervalued compared to its peers. But if Infosys P by E was 30, it could mean the stock is overpriced. Other metrics include price to book ratio, which compares stock's price to its book value. Then price to sales ratio. Look at the price relative to the revenue. Use this together to see a fuller picture. Let's put it all together with an example. Let's say we are evaluating Infosys. The first approach is DCF. So, Infosys is expected to generate 15,000 crore rupees in free cash flow annually for the next 5 years. Using a discount rate of 10%, let's calculate the present value of these cash flows. So, you can look at the table for 5-year calculations. Now, add them up and the total present value is roughly around 56,865 crores. Now, the second method is relative valuation. Infosys' P by E ratio is 22 while its competitors average around 25. That tells Infosys is relatively undervalued. If its earnings per share is 50, the fair value using the industry average P by E would be fair value is equals to EPS into industry P by E. That is 50 into 25, that is 1250 rupees. If Infosys' current price is 1100 rupees, it might be a good buy. By combining both methods, you get a well-rounded view of the stock's value. Now, you might be wondering, why go through all this effort? So let me break it down for you. First, avoid overpaying. If you blindly buy a stock without knowing its true value, you risk overpaying for something that's not even worth it. Second, spot undervalued opportunities. Intrinsic value helps you find hidden gem stocks, the stocks that are undervalued but have great potential. Third, minimize risk. Investing is not gambling. By calculating a stock's fair value, you reduce the chances of losing money. Plan for the long term. A well-researched stock can grow your wealth over time, aligning with your financial goals. In short, knowing a stock's value is not just smart, it's essential for making informed investment decisions. So, here is the big takeaway. Intrinsic value is your compass in the stock market. It tells you whether a stock is worth buying or avoiding. By using methods like DCF and relative valuation, you can cut through the noise and make smarter decisions. And hey, don't stress if this feels overwhelming at first. Tool like alphashots.ai can simplify these calculations for you. This platform not only gives instant analysis for Indian stocks but also help you with valuation tools to make better decisions. So don't forget to check them out. I have linked them below in description. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, share it with your fellow investors and hit subscribe for more no-nonsense stock market tips. Until next time, happy investing and stay smart.